Hi everybody, welcome to Stuart Does Genetics. So we're talking about the bikini bottom worksheet that hopefully you've now gotten a chance to try. So I just want to walk you through a few problems, make sure you're feeling comfortable with it. So if we look at problem number 1, you start out with examples of 2 letters. Those are your alleles. So each allele represents a variety of a gene. So together, this is a gene. Individually, they're alleles. So if the alleles are the same means homozygous. Homo meaning same, zygous meaning tiny little forming person, zygote, right? So when an organism is in utero of whatever species it is, you're going to have 2 alleles, one from mom and one from dad. So if they're homozygous, that means they're both the same, so you get whatever that is. So if big T means tall, you are going to be tall. But if you are heterozygous, big T, little t, hetero meaning different, then you're going to end up where the big one always wins. So in this case, also, big T would mean this person is going to be tall. So in the case of the SpongeBob, if you see like the second one, big B, little b, so the big B wins, whatever it is. And so moving on to question number 2, we have some options. So if we have big Y, then you're going to end up with yellow. And if you have big Y, you still end up with yellow because yellow is the big one and therefore wins. Little y, now you get the blue. Finally, the recessive one comes out. And that's mostly because the recessive one cannot win over a dominant one, but it's happy to share with whatever it gets if it's recessive. So recessive blue meets another recessive blue, you're fine. Does it matter that it's a Y? Does Y mean blue somehow? No. The letters are just random letters. It doesn't matter. Pick whatever letters you like. The question is just, is it the big letter or the small letter? That's all we really care about. Okay, so let's do number 4 together. So SpongeBob, SpongeBob SquarePants recently met Sponge Susie Roundpants at a dance. SpongeBob is heterozygous for his square shape. Okay, so square shape in this case is being represented by a big S and a little s. So Bob has one of each because he is heterozygous, meaning he has 2 different genes. Then it says Sponge Susie is round. So how do we know whether Sponge Susie is the big S or the little s? Not right now. Yes, I know, not right now. So big S is going to win over the little s. And SpongeBob has which kind of pants? Square ones. So big S is going to equal the square, which leaves behind a little s to represent the round. So the only way that Sponge Susie is going to end up round is little s, little s. So does it matter that SpongeBob is on the top of the square and Susie's on the side? Absolutely not. You do whatever works for you. So if you want to keep the female on the side and the male across the top of the square, go for it. If you want to switch them, that's fine. As long as you keep the 2 alleles for the same person on the same side. So we've got Susie, we've got Bob. Let's see what their kids look like. So you take the top letters and you bring them down, and the side letters, you bring them across. So this little s is going to go across into both boxes. Same with this one. Then these letters come down. big S, little s, little s. So, if there is a big S in the box at all, it wins. So, square, square. So we're going to end up with 2 square kids, and these 2 have only round pants as an option. So we're going to have 2 round pants. So it says, list the possible genotypes. Genotypes means what do their genes look like. So the genotypes are the things inside the Punnett square, the letters. The phenotypes are what they're going to actually look like. So square versus round. So we would say that there are 2 genotypes, big S, and little s, little s. And there are 2 phenotypes, square pants and round pants. So what are the chances of ending up with a square shape? Well, 2 of them out of 4. So what percentage would that be? Half, 50%. What are the chances of ending up with a round shape? Well, also 2 out of 4. So they would also be 50%. So essentially 50-50 shot of being round pants or square pants. All right, so try 5 through 8, and I'll be back to do some of those with you.